moving home can be seriously stressful. Estate agents are there to help you through this difficult time and make the process as smooth as possible, right?
Well, apparently not. According to popularity surveys, they rank right up there with politicians. Well, maybe not quite that bad.
I've had quite a number of bad experiences with other agencies.
It's bad experiences that we've had. My wife just didn't get a good vibe from them when she was talking with them.
They haven't really followed up when a tenant has fallen into arrears, and it can quite quickly spiral.
People are unreliable, they've not been selected well in the first place really. I think that's the first criteria. You're putting your trust in the letting agents to find somebody that's creditworthy and will pay the bills.
Things going wrong with the property and they wasn't keeping me informed. The tradesman should have been going in there and sorting it out, but it just didn't happen. And the tenant had to phone me.
Just no communication with us. I had to keep phoning them, sometimes still didn't get calls returned.
Communication was weak.
Because they weren't returning calls, I just thought, they don't need my money.
So, are all estate agents the same? The people here at Your Move tell me they're different. They would say that though, so I'm not going to take their word for it. I've decided to do some research for myself. Nowadays, the internet is the first place to turn if you want to find out independent information about a company. And the first thing I've discovered is that Your Move is one of the largest estate agents in the UK with over 330 branches. Of course, it's not just about size, it's about service, and service is all about people. You need to be able to rely on those people, to trust them to do the right thing. And Your Move is a founder member of the Property Ombudsman scheme, which is there to promote the highest possible standards in the industry. And apparently, Your Move people are consistently winning awards for their service and quality. Take a look at this. And one of these awards is for their website, which is the most visited estate agency website in the UK. And that's important because the way we buy, sell and let houses has changed, and the internet has played a large part in that. Approximately 80% of house hunters in the UK start their property search on the web. It's all about eyeballs, about getting your property in front of as many people as possible. But the Your Move website isn't the only tool that Your Move use to let your property. Your Move are also on the major property portals. Combined, they receive around 30 million visitors a month, which is pretty impressive. So, if you're letting with Your Move, the whole country will know about it. And that could be the difference between letting or not. Your Move has a huge network of branches, but it's also about local knowledge, local expertise, and the ability to let homes in all types of markets. So how exactly is this going to help you let your property?
I think letting agents need to understand their market, they need to understand tenants' needs, but also need to understand landlords' needs.
We felt confident straight away that they knew the area, knew they would be able to get tenants for that area.
The benefit of Your Move was really just the trust aspect. I fully trust them, I fully trust their staff.
The staff within Your Move are always professional, friendly. You know, you can contact them and you can have a chat with them.
Your Move's communication skills are brilliant.
If you're having problems with your tenant in relation to a number of areas on the contract, they will give you that advice.
I know at the end of a telephone there's somebody there who'll sort out any problems I've got.
Your Move has a high street presence, but also a strong internet presence.
Generations, younger people than myself in particular, will use that more and more and more. And if I don't, then I'll get left behind. So a website's very important these days.
Your Move have a fabulous tenant selection process.
Your Move have always done their best to get the right people in, not just any people.
I know they'll take references on the people, previous landlords.
I've always had good tenants as a consequence.
The speed of letting is very, very important, isn't it? Because if you miss a month, you know, that's a month rental you're never going to get back.
At the beginning of the year, we had a number of properties vacant. They turned around from viewing to the application process in approximately 2 weeks.
I paid insurance with Your Move, so that if anything was to happen with the tenant, my rent was covered.
Your Move staff are qualified to ALA standards. ALA is a professional body that's committed to driving up standards in the industry. Most agents aren't in that body.
I expect Your Move to keep me abreast of all legislation, particularly if it's of importance. I need to know it.
One of the priorities of Your Move is to make sure that we are satisfied customers.
We have a great confidence in Your Move service, and I think that's a very important thing for landlords to have.
So finding great tenants fast is a priority for Your Move, but they offer a much more comprehensive letting service than that. David Tomlinson is a lettings manager at Your Move.
Because we deal with many different types of landlords, some have a single property to let out, others have large portfolios. It's really important for us to offer a service that's tailored to the individual landlord's needs. So we can offer a simple tenant find service right through to a fully managed service.
And what's included in the fully managed service?
This would include everything from the tenant's deposit protection scheme right through to credit control. We can also help landlords expand their buy-to-let portfolios if they wish. It's a one-stop shop really. It's everything that a landlord needs under one roof. In addition to our online presence and the local press advertising, we have a bespoke computer system called QuickLet, which allows us to get a landlord's property on the market in under an hour. It also enables us to take a digital photo tour of the property, which lets the tenant see the property whilst they're in the office, and that saves them time too. So it's all about good customer service really.
Letting seems to be more complex than selling houses. What kind of thing do you have to look out for?
Well, on the rare occasion that something does go wrong, there's only three basic things that can happen. The first two are the tenant could stop paying their rental, or the tenant could fail to vacate the property when they're required to.
How can you help if that does happen?
Well, if the landlord takes out our bespoke rental guarantee insurance, that product will cover the rental arrears. It'll also cover legal costs up to £15,000. And the great news is that the landlord doesn't have to make a claim. It's all automated, so we'll take care of all of that.
And what's the third thing that can go wrong?
Well, the tenant could cause damage to the property. Your Move take an amount of money called a security deposit from the tenant at the start of the tenancy to cover for that. Occasionally the deposit isn't enough, so that's where our specialist landlords, buildings and content insurance cover comes into play. And with those two great products, we've got everything covered.
So that's the rental of the property sorted. How about the financial side? Your Move are recognised as one of the top providers of mortgage and insurance advice in the industry. In every Your Move branch, you can book an appointment with a professionally qualified, highly experienced financial consultant. They've helped thousands of people find the right mortgage each year and can get you mortgage rates and special offers you won't find anywhere else. They're also authorised to advise you about any associated insurance you might need.
At Your Move, we're passionate about making sure that our customers get a great service when it comes to arranging their mortgage and their insurance. Your Move offers mortgage deals from a wide choice of lenders, and because we arrange billions of pounds worth of mortgages every year, we use that collective clout to get our customers special rates that you can't get anywhere else. Over the lifetime of a mortgage, that can save them thousands of pounds. We also use carefully selected insurers that offer excellent value for money cover, and this can mean further cost savings too.
So why is it important for customers to get specialist financial advice, and what makes Your Move different?
Choosing the right lender and the right product is so important because it can be a very expensive mistake if you get it wrong. We're proud of the fact that for 3 years running we have won independent awards for the service and the products that we offer. And this gives our customers peace of mind. Not only do they get great choice and special rates, but they're also in safe hands when it comes to arranging their mortgage.
And how do you help your landlords through the house buying process?
Your Move is a progressive company, so we use leading technology to help us find the right mortgage and insurance product for those landlords.
And how do you check that your customers are happy with this service?
Every month an independent team contacts our customers and asks them, what do you think of our service? 98% of our customers say that they're happy to recommend us to their family and their friends, and you can't get a better endorsement than that.
I've also read about your remortgage club. How does that work?
Our remortgage club is a specialist service, and what it does is it takes the worry away for the landlord of what to do when their various mortgage rates are coming to an end. Typically, many landlords have a portfolio of properties, which means they have a number of mortgages. So what we do is we contact them with their permission 3 months before their various rates are due to come to an end, and we invite them in for a free review of their mortgage and their insurance payments. And the idea is that we try and save them money on each mortgage by telling them when's the best time to switch their rates.
And what do they think about that?
Well, they love it because it saves them time and it saves them money.
Your Move really do have an excellent toolkit to ensure you get the best price in the quickest time with the least hassle. But like all tools, they're only as good as the people who use them. Your Move staff are hand-picked for their ability to do a great job for you.
Over 95% of Your Move customers are happy to recommend their services. So it's no wonder that more and more people are choosing to make their move with Your Move. Your Move really is an estate agent with a difference, because they never forget that ultimately it's all about you.
Your Move are fantastic with communication.
I'd have no hesitation recommending them.
Very, very polite, very pleasant, very driven and motivated.
I did feel like we were treated as individuals.
They've taken 98% away of the stress.
I wouldn't consider using anybody else.
I'd say knock on Your Move's door.